Welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. You know what time it is. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Yeah, we'll get YouTube trying to send people in. You know they slow with it. But they do a good job with it. So we're gonna get YouTube time, you know, to do their thing. No. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. And hit the notification bell. You know what time it is, man. We're gonna talk about quit today. Yeah, that's right. We talking about Orange Man quit. Bet what his name on YouTube? Bet with quit. That's a bet with quit. Whatever you want to call him. Hernandez Govan. Orange Man quit. That's what we talking about today. In the interview he did with No Jumper. Yeah, he did an interview with No Jumper. So that's what we talking about. He did an interview with No Jumper. And in the interview, he said some things, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I did lots of lies on quit. I follow quit before the trial, during the trial, and after the trial. So I done said it in my past videos about the whole situation and how I feel about it. But I be want to break it down for the people who still don't just fully understand of what's going on with Quit in the young Dolph situation. Because you can hear Quit saying that he tell people and that he talked to some pre-members that they know he wouldn't do what they said he did. But and then he keep on going on these no jumping interviews and he contradicting himself. I guess he probably did like a 4-hour podcast with no jumper, 4 or 5-hour podcast. So I don't know. But there's lots of videos. And as you listen to them videos, you'll hear Quit say some things that if it would have been said before trial, it probably would have helped got him convicted. Because when Quit be talking, he talks so much, he really basically be telling. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people be like, oh, it's Quit guilty. It's Quit not guilty. You know what I'm saying? Is Govan guilty or is Govan not guilty? People want to know. And some people still figuring it out, still trying to guess is Quit guilty. What's up, everybody? People still trying to figure out is Quit guilty or not. But guess what? Quit, if you listen to his no jump interviews, he basically tell on himself that he is guilty. Okay, Quit said that his friends told him while a trial was going on, he should run. So if you're guilty, what is you running for? You know what I'm saying? If you're not guilty, why would you run if you're not guilty? You know what I'm saying? Be honest. And then another thing, let you know Quit guilty. Okay, Quit said he'll finna take a 10-year plea bargain. But Dolph family didn't want that. But if you're not guilty, why would you take a plea bargain? But Quit excuse is that only reason he took the plea bargain is because he thought the news and everything like that really was going to play a factor in their trial and help convict him. But I don't care what the situation is. I don't care about no news. I don't care about nobody, nothing. If I didn't do something, I'm going to trial. I'm going all the way. We ain't discussing no plea bargain. It's just simple. But with Quit situation, you know what I'm saying? With Quit situation, it's different. It's different. And I had always said, from a hood person's perspective, or somebody who live in the what y'all call neighborhood or around thugs or whatever y'all may want to call it, people in them situations and around them neighborhoods, we know what the situation is. We fully understand. Yes, Quit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say nothing that the trial ain't said, but y'all really know what's really going on. Yeah, he played his part. Okay. But beside that, Quit be so contradicting himself. He always talking about he talking to some free members. But what pre-member these is? You know what I'm saying? What pre-member these is? You know, it really, what pre-member is it that quit going to talk to? Because if they fully understand, like Quest said, they understand that he ain't had nothing to do with it for no $10,000 anyway. You know what I'm saying? He said he got friends who'll give him $10,000. But he said killing young Dolph for 10,000. No. How everybody doing? He said no. But you know what I'm saying? Then he go back and say, "Oh, if y'all talking millions, then maybe we can talk." But you saying you ain't never had a problem with Dolph. I don't care if a good man, a good-hearted man, they can be talking millions, they can be talking hundreds of thousands, 50,000, whatever. If that's your man's, guess what? You don't supposed to still take a bounty, or I don't care what they talking about. I'm not still gonna portray somebody with a good heart for no amount of money. For no amount of money. So just go back. Go back and listen. Just go back and listen. The Quit contradicting himself, man. Everything, man, he always talking to these pre-members. I know these pre-members like, man, I'm sitting back and listen to every interview, man. You a lie. I'm going to tell you something. Them pre-members he talking to, I bet they sitting back like, yeah, okay, yeah. You sure? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't believe you did it, big dog. I don't believe you did it, big dog. You right. I don't believe you did that. Quit wouldn't do that. And for long, okay, we know what Quit at. We see Quit around here. We done talk to him. We know where to find him at. When that time come, when it's time to push that button for Quit to be bye-bye, he talking about he keep talking about he talking to this somebody in pre. He always say that. He stay saying it. I bet they be like, "Oh, bro, you right. You ain't do it. You ain't do it. You right. You right. You ain't do it. Quit." And on the other side of their mind, they thinking like, "Yeah, I can't wait to get you, boy. I can't wait to get you." I'm telling you something now, man. Memphis is crazy. You would be a fool thinking that everybody talking about, "Oh, these guys ain't this. These guys ain't that." Okay. But at the same time, just watch what I tell you. Just watch what I tell you. Quit gonna have his day. Quit gonna have his day. And guess what? Somebody gonna have a field day with Quit. Somebody gonna have a field day with Quit. Just watch. Watch what I tell you now. It's gonna be sad. Might be why Quit going live. It's bad to say. It's just Memphis. It's just Memphis. It's just Memphis. I'm just telling you, just watch what I tell you now. Quit gonna have his day. That's when I be tuned to his live sometime. Because I might one day be there and witness Quit car get this. And I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nobody no fool. They already called Quit the police. Who thinks somebody just finna ride down on Quit? And they know the police watching Quit. You know what I'm saying? They know the police in his back pocket. So that they say. Everything I'm saying allegedly. So that they say no. That's just the word. But just watch what I tell you now. It's Memphis. They want their lick back. They want their lick back. Who's gonna be the one to get it back? I don't know. It ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? It's just that he keeps stirring the fire up. As Adam keep dropping these videos over the time, he dropping video by video onto my like little 5 minutes here, 8 minutes here. You know what I'm saying? As he keep doing that, he ain't doing nothing but stirring the pie. Stirring the pie. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing. It just keep gassing the fire. Keep gassing the fire. Who wanna turn on the computer or pick up their phone, go on YouTube, and here you go on to my person who cool with Dolph or whatever, family with him. Who want to go on their phone and the first thing they see is Quit and no jumper. And a Titus. And a Titus. Yeah, I know they don't even want to see the video. They just see the titles. Trying to skill pay, they see the title though. And this man still playing these games. He still playing games because that's what they is. He too old for it. Man, he could have just went to no jump and been like, if it dealing with anything, dealing with Dolph, I don't want to talk about it. You know, if it dealing with him, I don't want to talk about it. But we can talk about everything. We can talk about how I came up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Who my daughter is. We can talk about a lot of stuff. But when it comes to the Dolph situation, I don't want to talk about it. That's just being real. That's just being real. Think about it. That's just being real, though. Ain't no way. I would have went on Adam and still talking about Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Let it be. You know what I'm saying? Court made the decision. You know what I'm saying? People's got they. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their part of the situation taken care of. All parties happy. Well, I know all parties are happy because they feel like Memphis police failed them because they didn't have the proper evidence, or they used the proper evidence that they didn't take the proper steps, or didn't go get all the evidence that should have been gotten to convict Quit. You know what I'm saying? Some people, and I heard Adam ask him about the 10-year plea bargain. Quit basically was saying this, they lost. I was finna take the 10-year plea bargain. But the family didn't want that. The family didn't want that. But Quit, you saying you would never do nothing to a good-hearted man like Dolph. You said that. So why are you taking a plea bargain in this case? Attempting to take a plea bargain in the case. Why would you do that? I just can't see myself not committing a crime and taking the plea bargain. I'm not taking a plea bargain for nobody. If I ain't committing no crime, trial. Simple. So basically, you were forced into a trial. You were that type of guy who was like, oh no, I ain't guilty. I'm finna go to trial. Man, you were forced into a trial. You were forced into a trial, brother. You did not have that mindset, man, I ain't gonna do this. I'm finna go and go to trial. No, you had that mindset, oh, I did this, man. They offered me a 10-year plea bargain. I'm already 40 years old. I can do 5 or 6 years on the 10 to be back out. Man, that what was on your mind, Quit. That what was on your mind, brother. That what was on your mind. But you want to get on here and flex like you just not guilty, like the people's ain't around and knowing that you guilty. And you steady running up to these people talking to them about you ain't do this, you ain't do that. Man, just be quiet, let it go, brother. Let it go and find you a safe haven. Let it go and find you a safe haven. You want to show the world, oh man, I'm still in Memphis. People in Memphis love me. Yeah, that's everywhere you go. That's everybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can go anywhere and they tell is love. That don't mean 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people who talk about the people who hate you. There's always gonna be a handful or two of them. We ain't heard you talk about them yet. You just talking about the people who love you. You jumping out of stores where you love that. Go to the stores where you ain't love that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. You told the world that you're going to leave Memphis after the trial. You ain't left Memphis, so it sound like it. And if you did, where you go to Mississippi or somewhere? Come on, brother. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. You ain't had the funds to relocate. Sometimes it better be safe than sorry. You know what I'm saying? You know this. You know what I'm saying? Same way you know you had your hand in the pot, you took that plea bargain. Same way you know you had your hand in the pot. Go on, just run away, big dog. Just go on, run away, big dog. No need to sit around Memphis steady telling these people these lies and think they're gonna keep buying them. They ain't gonna keep buying that, brother. They're not gonna keep buying that. You running around us telling lies. Oh man, you know I ain't had nothing to do with Dolph. Man, it was a pill head. That was a pill head idea. That was a pill head. Man, come on. That man went just junked out like that, man. Man probably would have junked that man just went junked out like that, dog. Come on. Man, you offer that man that bag. That man was going for it. The same way you were reaching for it, he was reaching for it. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real, man. Real talk. It just how Govan do the thing. He want to say he not guilty when everybody know he is. Just leave it alone. Just leave the whole situation alone. Ain't no need to, like I said, your podcast, when you doing these podcasts with these people, I don't know why your manager don't tell you. Man, when they ask you about Dolph, just go and tell the people you don't want to talk about it. You got plenty of stuff to talk about. You from the mound. You from the mound. Don't you know how much crime happened in Memphis? Don't you know we had to come up around? There's a lot of stuff to talk about. You ain't got to just talk about Dolph. Or do you think you ain't relevant if it ain't about Dolph? Man, tell the podcasters. Man, I ain't talking about it if it's about Dolph. You know what I'm saying? The court made the decision. What is it to talk about? There ain't nothing else to talk about. Only a fool still to be running around here talking about it, a childish person or something. But a grown man at your age, ain't no way you should still be talking about it, big dog. No way. I'm about to be out of here, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Till next time, peoples. I'm out.